Hi, Shauna Holt with Fit for Good Life. And today, in my opinion, if there's one thing that you can do to have better overall health, it's to get better quality sleep. And today is how to get more sleep, part 6, bonus tips. And I'm wrapping up the series tonight with a variety of different additional tips for you. The first one is to get more sun. Research has proven that getting more sunlight throughout the day will help you sleep better at night. Now, it has to do with your internal clock called the circadian timing system, which also schedules hormones to release in your body at certain times of the day. And the best time to get sunlight is in the early morning, suggested time between 6 and 8:30 a.m. When you get that early morning sun, you're sending signals to your brain to wake up. And it's suggested to get at least 30 minutes of direct sunlight each day, even on cloudy days. If you're stuck in an office without windows, then say to try to, get out and have a break, take break time or lunch time to go outside and get some sunlight. I was actually working downstairs in the basement on my laptop up until a few months ago when I was reading this book and finding the importance of regular sunlight and taking away artificial lighting. And I moved up here, and I do feel that I've been getting more sleep since the move up here. There is a lot of science and more ideas behind the benefits of sunlight versus the hazards of artificial lighting in the book that I was reading, Sleep Smarter. If you want to check that out, I do have the link for that at the bottom of my blog post. Another interesting thing was that it was talking about how you can get sunburn in your eyes, even if you are, just out in the snow. And it was talking about a lot of people get sunglasses for various reasons that are, more fashionable kind of sunglasses, and they don't have proper UV protection. And if they don't have proper UV protection, then something about the reflection of the eyes and the sunlight, that you can actually harm them more by wearing those types of sunglasses than not wearing them at all. The next thing is relaxing and massage. Now, obviously, if you're under a lot of stress, you'll carry that with you to bed. I know that there are many times that I've laid down and my mind just wouldn't shut off. And a couple of ways that you can help that would be to meditate or get a massage earlier in the day, or maybe even shortly before you go to sleep. Both of these are like super relaxing practices. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting on the floor, cross-legged with candles lit and chanting. All it is clearing your mind of thoughts and instead focusing on your breathing. Now, I had a hard time doing this. My mind seems to think constantly, so I had to really practice. I use an app called Calm, C-A-L-M. I just use the free version, and I choose a timed meditation. They have like a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. I think that's as high as I've went up. So I think they have more, and they also have some guided meditations on there. But I just use the time one, and it has like an ocean waves or different nature kind of sounds. And I just sit there and I concentrate on breathing. And to get my mind to stop thinking, I usually count, because I can't think while I'm counting. So I'll inhale and I'll count to 7, and then I'll hold my breath for 7 seconds, and then I'll exhale for 7 seconds. I read it somewhere, I'm not even sure where, that there was something to that 7-second thing. So I do usually do this in the morning as part of my miracle morning routine. But if I'm having a hard time relaxing in the evening from stress or whatever, I also try to do this shortly before going to bed as well. I've never actually had a full massage. Although I do have a certificate to get one for free that I got from a Relay for Life event last year. I'm a cancer survivor, and they have like this dinner for us, and they gave out door prizes, and I actually got that. I've been saving it for a really good day. But when I take my kids to the mall, I usually sit and just chill in those massage chairs, and they're pretty great for just $5. I've been able to use a hydro massage bed too at a local YMCA, and I thought it was really good. You just lay there, and it's like the water is massaging you inside the table. It was only like $15 a month here, in addition to having a YMCA membership. But I no longer have that membership, so I haven't been in quite a while. Of course, you could always ask someone to just, massage your shoulders, help you relax before heading to bed. Medication and supplementation. I think that we live in a world that over-medicates everything. It seems like that there is a pill to solve every problem individually. But at the same time, that pill can cause a whole bunch of other problems, especially if you're combining it with, more than one pill. So, we'll sit there and watch commercials on a drug, and, it'll list 50 other symptoms that you might get from taking this pill. So, I feel if there's a way, to solve a problem without medication, I always try to go with that way first. And so I've never been actually prescribed sleep medication, although my husband tried Ambien after coming home from the hospital. That stuff made him do some crazy stuff, so we got rid of it. I'd been told while going through cancer treatment that I could take Benadryl to help me fall asleep, but later on, that was 5 years ago, I seen on the news that long-time use of Benadryl, it has been linked to Alzheimer's. So I no longer take that either. I have also tried the supplement melatonin many years ago, finding out, I found out also that was not recommended to take. There are a few supplements that are mentioned in the book, Sleep Smarter. I found one supplement that has helped me fall asleep, and I don't feel, any kind of grogginess the next day. It's called Luna. I get it from Amazon, and I have the link for it in my blog post. But I'm not a doctor, so be sure to check the ingredients yourself for, anything that you might be allergic to or doesn't do well with whatever you're taking. The last tip is about a routine. And I think that having a bedtime routine will be something that can go along with all the tips that I've been sharing to get better and more sleep. It's all about consistency. And you know how easy it is once something is a habit that you keep doing it. Like brushing my teeth, for example. I don't even think about it. When I'm heading to bed, next thing I know, I'm brushing my teeth. And sometimes I stop and I go, whoa, how did I get here? That's how I want sleep to be. Create a set of things that you will do every night leading up to you crawling into bed. And some ideas that I've even covered in this series, like having a snack 90 minutes before bedtime, turning off those electronics that have the blue lights, meditating. You can sit there and read a book. Something that I like to do as part of my bedtime routine is to do what I call a brain dump. I brain dump everything that's on my mind. Usually it's a list of things that I need to do tomorrow or sometime that week. So I spend about 5 or 10 minutes, just getting it all down on paper. That way it's not in my head saying, oh, I've got to remember to do this tomorrow and I got to remember to do that Friday. So I do that. But some of the ideas that I've shared are from the book called Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. If you're interested in reading more of his ideas or getting more of the science behind the ideas that I did give you, check it out. It's at the end of my blog. If you have some tried and true sleeping better tips, comment them below. I'd love to see them too. And I hope that you've enjoyed this series. And have a great night.